So today we are going to talk about the EZVIZ C6W. And is the video quality good? This is in 2K video quality. Plus, it does have a tracking feature. So is this a good option for your home? Let's find out. Hello guys, LifeHackster here. Today we are going to check and test out an indoor 2K camera from EZVIZ, the C6W. EZVIZ sent this to me for a review, so thank you. And as usual, they don't have any say or input in this review. We will check out its features, do a quick unboxing, set it up, and check out its video and audio quality. And see if this 2K quality pan and tilt dome camera from EZVIZ will be a good fit for your home. Now, if you find this video or my other videos helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. I appreciate it. Let's check out its features. So this is the C6W Pan and Tilt Wi-Fi camera, the decor that protects your home. Which I agree, design-wise, it looks more like a ball decoration than a camera. So this camera records in 2K quality and has a 4 megapixel sensor, which the footage has 2560 by 1440 pixel resolution and recording at 15 FPS in both daytime and at night. And this is in my testing because EZVIZ states that it can go up to 25 FPS. It has an auto zoom motion tracking, so the camera zooms in 4 times to track a moving object, and you can set it to track only human motion events. Now keep this feature in mind and we will test this out later on. Personally, I don't use motion tracking because it is usually unreliable, but we will see if this camera changes my mind. So keep on watching. So this is a pan and tilt camera which you can have a 360-degree field of view. As to the specific spec on this, it has a 340-degree pan and 75-degree tilt. And without the pan and tilt movement, the camera lens has an 83-degree horizontal and 57-degree vertical field of view, or 104-degree diagonal field of view. True WDR, so it has wide dynamic range. It has two-way talk, which is a full duplex audio. It has a built-in storage using a microSD card, and you can put up to a 256GB card. And it also supports cloud storage on select markets. And this is a monthly subscription and is optional. This also only connects to a 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi. But it does have an RJ45 jack in the back to directly connect to your router. Time to do the unboxing. So what I forgot to mention in the features is that this camera will also integrate with Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. So we have the camera front and center, and this is a ball-shaped camera which is a unique design. So we have the camera lens behind the plastic dome, and the black upper part rotates and pans, and the lens inside does the tilting. We have the speaker holes here on the upper back area, and on the back we have the micro USB port for power, Ethernet port to directly connect this to your router, and the micro SD card slot. On the bottom is the slots for the wall or ceiling mount. And on one side we have the reset button and the mic right here. What else is inside the box? We have the quick start guide, and we have the accessories box, and inside we have a 3 meter or almost 10 feet micro USB cable. We have the power adapter, 5 volts and 2 amps, mounting screws and plastic anchors. We have the mounting template, and we have the ceiling mount, which it goes on the bottom and twist to lock the camera in place. And you just need to flip the image in the app. Time to set this up. First, insert a microSD card up to a 256GB card in the card slot at the back of the camera. Download, sign up, and log into the EZVIZ app. Click the plus sign on the upper right corner. Select cameras. Scan the QR code which is on the bottom of the camera or in the quick start guide. Plug in the micro USB cable, wait until the status light flashes blue, and click next. Type in your Wi-Fi's password, and wait until the camera is connected. Time to check the settings in the app. In the main app page, you will see the snapshot of your camera. Click on it to get to live view, which loads up pretty quick. You can pause the live view or mute the speaker and enlarge to full view. Then we have the video history, which will get you to the timeline and recordings in your microSD card. Yellow areas have the recordings. You can take a snapshot of the current live view, which will be saved to your phone's album. or record the live view, which will also be saved to your phone's album. Definition, which will be the resolution of the live view. Full HD is the 2K resolution, Ultra HD is 1080p, and standard is 768 by 432, and you don't want that, so make sure it is in Full HD. We have the pan and tilt controls, where you can manually control the rotation and tilt. We have the 360 picture, where the camera will pan 340 degrees to get the full 360-degree snapshot. And we have the auto tracking, where you have two options. Fixed view, where the camera will not pan but will just auto zoom in up to 4 times when it detects motion. Now take note that the auto zoom is only in live view and not in the recording itself. There's the flexible view, which the camera will also pan to where the motion is, and also auto zoom as well, and we'll test this later on. Then we have the two-way talk, which is full duplex, and it has this phone ringing sound. Then we have the privacy mode, which the camera lens will tilt up and back, covering the lens to ensure privacy. You can share the camera to your family, and the gear icon for the camera settings, where you can turn on or off the audio and the status light. The status light is cool, by the way, which is a subtle blue glow, and when it senses motion, it will be a flashing amber light. Turn on or off the infrared LEDs, and on the alarm notification, turning it on will show other options where you can choose to be notified when the camera sees human shape, which is pretty accurate, or a regular pixel-based detection. Then there is notification schedule, motion zones, which is a grid type, motion detection sensitivity, where you can adjust from 0 to 6. Then the mode, there is the silent mode, no alarm, and soft is a beep tone when the camera detects motion, and intensive is a short alarm sound when it senses motion, and this camera siren can only be activated in this mode and not manually. Storage status, where you can reformat the card, and the camera defaults to only record when it senses motion, but you can set it to record 24/7 if needed. We have flip image if you want to install the camera in a ceiling. Going back to the main app page, and this is a somewhat recent update on the EZVIZ app. You can now set all your camera's notifications on or off at the same time, so that you don't have to do this on each EZVIZ camera you have. And there is a geofencing option, which is in beta. Now time to do some testing.
So this is the video and audio quality of the EZVIZ C6W, and this is in daytime, and my blinds are open and the lights are turned off. And this is what it looks like when I'm close to the camera, and this is what it looks like when I'm about 25 feet away from the camera. So this is the video quality of the EZVIZ C6W, and this is in daytime. Now this time the blinds are closed and no lights. And this is what it looks like when I'm close to the camera, and this is what it looks like when I'm about 25 feet away from the camera. So this is the video quality of the EZVIZ C6W at night, and this with all my lights on, and this is what it looks like when I'm close to the camera, and this is what it looks like when I'm about 25 feet away from the camera. So this is the video quality of the EZVIZ C6W at night, and this with its two infrared LEDs turned on, and it's dark in here so I can't see anything, but this is what it looks like when I'm close to the camera, and this is what it looks like when I'm about 25 feet away from the camera.
So we are going to test the motion alert notification speed of the EZVIZ C6W. I turned on the alarm notification so that we'll get notified, and you can see here I turned on its option is human shape detection, and the motion detection area is all areas, and the sensitivity is set to medium or level 5 here. So I have the modes here where you can have the intensive, and this is the siren. So when it senses motion, it will activate that little siren, or the soft, which is just a tone. Now, the siren part of this camera can only be activated when it senses motion. You cannot activate this manually from the app. So I'm gonna use soft at this time in this demo, and let's check it out. I'm on my LTE connection and it's 1224. You hear that? That's the tone, and you get a notification. No snapshot preview, but when you click on it, you'll see this is the time you'll see the snapshot preview right there. And there's the view playback button, which it will take a while, probably about 30 seconds. So I got a tone again. When you click playback, let's see if it will play it back. But it has a pre-recording. See, it hasn't recorded yet, or it's still recording right now. So it's about 30 to a minute, then the playback. You will be able to see the playback. And we'll see the cool off period of this camera. There you go. So there is about less than a minute cool off. So as to the playback, if it's already recorded, then about a minute after the notification, when you click on it, you will get the whole recording. And the camera definitely records way before motion has been detected. So if you are responding to the notification as soon as you get them, EZVIZ should add a live view option right here aside from the playback. And if not, you have to go back, do an extra step, and do the live view from the main app. Okay, so now I'm going to demo the auto zoom feature and tracking of the EZVIZ C6W. So I've set it to the flexible, and as you can see right here, it has auto zoom tracking, and it is on the flexible view. So let's check it out. And this camera should follow me. There you go. And then you also zoom in. All right, cool. So it can zoom in up to 4 times, and you can just toggle to full view and to zoomed in view, full view to zoomed in view. This is the audio quality coming out from the EZVIZ C6W. This is the audio quality coming out from the EZVIZ C6W. Show C6W camera.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Stream C6W in Google Hub.
All right, streaming C6W on Google Hub.
That works pretty good too. So what do you think, guys? Video and audio quality is pretty good on this camera, and its night vision and how it easily adapts to when I was near the camera and when I was moving away is pretty good. As to motion tracking and auto zoom, I'm surprised that it does it pretty well. And I usually say here that I really don't care for this feature, and I can always outrun the camera. But this time, I wasn't able to. The camera is quick and accurate, but when there are 2 motions going in opposite directions, the camera will just pick one to follow. And when there's no more motion, it stays in the last position for about 30 seconds, then goes back to the initial set position. I wish that it has bookmarking and position presets option, but its motion tracking is pretty reliable. As to the siren option, I wish there is a manual option in the app and not just when it senses motion. Overall, this camera is a pretty good option, and the same as other EZVIZ cameras, it is pretty responsive and the app is pretty responsive as well. I'll probably compare this to my Eufy Pan and Tilt indoor cam in my future videos. Any questions? Comment down below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.